So, true story, one morning I was on the toilet taking the most devious dump of my life. A day prior to this, I had uploaded a video called Why You Should Not Buy Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now, this video did amazingly well, like, I am so happy with this. However, while I was on the toilet taking my devious dump, my phone was buzzing like crazy to the point that you'd think it was a vibrator. I was being spammed with emails because YouTube sends emails for comments and of course comment notifications. And because Dragon Ball fans have like zero brain cells most of the time, no offense to the actual fans out there, they were mostly hate comments. So before we get into that, I just want to read my pinned comment on this video. So originally the video's title was intended to be why you should only buy Dragon Ball Sparking Zero on sale. I will address this because the video is created under that title. This is what the title was meant to be, but the score for like anyone who uploads videos from a computer will know what I mean when I say the score. It wasn't that great. So, and that is what my thoughts are being based on, which is true. I wanted this video to be highly edited, but could not find any motivation to do so, and that's why I have not uploaded. So that's me explaining why it took me a month to upload, which isn't really important. And the rest of the comment doesn't really matter, it's just about what I wanted it to be. Then I had to edit the message with watch the video fully before stating your opinion. If you're gonna talk like you're on a TikTok, then your opinion is already invalid. So, what do I mean by that? I'm meaning by you spamming skull emojis or talking with TS instead of this. Stuff like that. It's goofy, bro. It's so goofy. So anyway, that's the context of my comment. Obviously nobody read it, and a lot of the hate comments clearly didn't watch the video all the way through. So because there isn't as much comments as I thought, I'm actually gonna go through and read my hate comments, and then I'm gonna go ahead and read my good comments. So first we have a comment by Grandpa Rick's first assistant. And I wasn't too sure if this was a hate comment or not. It doesn't really seem like it is, but he said, because of this video, I bought this game. I do not regret it so far. Now, I responded with recency bias, because that is absolute recency bias. But of course, I wasn't sure if this was a hate comment or not, so it didn't really bother me, but I've put it in mixed, so I'll put it here. You know, I'm glad you're enjoying the game, but you probably shouldn't be buying the game because of my video. You should probably watch a real in-depth review by someone who has like thousands of views. So he responded with, I suppose. Then Knuckles WTD, this is my god, okay? This guy has been defending me so hard and I love him so much. He says you haven't even had time to digest how shallow this game actually is yet, which is true. K Baby J said you had it for a day while the rest of us had it for months. Your time will come. That is facts again. You guys must be right, said Grandpa Patrick First Assistant 3386. Or maybe I'll just like this video game. And that was my first comment, right? Kinda. So this one I knew was a hate comment by Garbanzo B148. People find a way to complain about anything. Skull emoji. Yes, people do find a way to complain about everything because everything that is a piece of creative media deserves to be criticized to make it better and more enjoyable for the others. That is also what freedom of speech is. I responded, thanks for boosting the algorithm, you know, a little devious, right? He responded, no problem, people could use a laugh. No idea what this guy is on about, so thumbs up, I guess. Knuckles, my man, responded, it's a $70 product. This is why you were given the bare minimum. I totally agree, but I feel like $70, especially in the recent climate, is quite a lot. Then our man Garbanzo once again, but acting like it's the worst game ever to exist is baby behavior. Lol. No game has every single thing you want. Every game can improve. Now Garbanzo, I'm not too sure if you have glasses or not, or hearing aids, but if you watched the video, you would know that I say this. I say that the game can be improved. I'm expecting it to be improved. In fact, the DLC literally dropped yesterday. And no, my thoughts on that, it's not saving the game, okay? It's just characters. There's no stages, no nothing. I said, who said it's the worst game ever? Because I did not state that at all in the video. And he didn't respond because of my alpha male aura, clearly. And Juno Static, I don't see a lot of people complaining about Black Myth Wukong. I don't know where he got that from. I think it's like a joke to Goku. I don't know, bro. We got Marcus Dunn. He said, I love this game. That's great, man. Awesome. And then this one had me giggling. I was giggling so hard that my dump came firing out. So Kramit the Frog 648. Just gonna let you know, this guy screams Discord Wojak levels of energy. I guarantee he looks like that one guy from South Park. He put lol laughing face. That is like a Facebook way to start a comment. Nothing about this video is valid reasoning. I'm pretty sure it is, considering half of my points are actually taken from other people's points and mixed in with my own, but okay, you know. I do also like fighting on 4 maps with the same characters copy and pasted. Awesome. You sound like an individual who got his ass kicked online too much and cried himself to sleep. Well, I'm not sure how that combats, mate, because I've won nearly every single ranked match that I've been in. So awesome that, you know, I love assuming things. And crying myself to sleep? No, I was sleeping pretty soundly knowing that my video was doing pretty well. So awesome. Go back to Fighter Z then and quit complaining. Now, fun fact, Mr. Kermit, spelt wrong, Mr. Wojak himself. I didn't like Fighter Z, okay, because I suck at that game. I am not scared to admit it. I played Fighters when I still had an Xbox with my friends for fun. I did not play online because I sucked that bad. And guess what? I didn't complain about the game because even though I sucked, I knew that Fighters was an amazing 2D fighting game. Can you believe it? I know, this is mind-blowing information. Mr. Beast, please hire me. Oh my god. Also, you were never able to charge as an android in any Budokai game. Okay. I don't really know how that correlates to the video whatsoever. I said that androids can't charge, and that's the only change in gameplay that you get. So not really sure why you put that in your comment, considering I wasn't complaining about that being the problem. But okay, slay, I guess. If you have no friends on the game or you don't play it, then shut the fuck up and pick a new game to cry about. As soon as you tell someone to shut up for saying their opinion, you've lost the argument, bro. You've lost any right to comment. Saying I have no friends on the game is fine because I don't, because I brought it on PS5 while all my friends are on PC and Xbox, but they also don't like Dragon Ball. And he also goes and says, or you don't play it. Okay, I have over 100 hours on the game now. I played the game after I made this video, and I even played it this morning as well. So I'm pretty sure I do play the game, you know? It's kind of a hard guess to say that I play the game. Oh, it's pretty crazy, man. Also wasn't crying, was just like doing my opinion. Same as this video, you know? I'm putting my opinion out there and I'm trolling because this is some funny shit. They can't update it because their main hub area where they developed the game was just on fire. Don't know where his source was for that. The massive fires in California in the US affected this game's DLC push, as well as cancelling events to announce the DLC. Okay, now I'm not saying this isn't true because of course it sucks what happened in the USA, but where is the source? Where is your source, Mr. Kramit the Frog? Kramit the Frog, okay. Where is your source for this? This, without a source or news article attached, pretty much says you are speaking out of your ass. There is no article from an official source that says the DLC was pushed back because of this. And then he goes on to say, please stop bitching. Well, Mr. Kramit the Frog 648, it seems to be you are the one that's bitching. You are the one that wrote this long ass paragraph in a comment section with a guy who doesn't even have 20 subscribers, thinking they were gonna change, thinking they were gonna do something. So please, shave your neck beard, Mr. Kramit the Frog, take off your all-seeing glasses, and go outside for a jog. The Discord e-kittens will be waiting for you in the Not Safe for Work channel. And of course, Knuckles again. My god, I love this guy so much. He said talking big for a dying game with 3k players on Steam. And he's not even wrong. You can't not believe the numbers, okay? Statistically, this game fell off hard. And I responded with jobs, bro, jobs. This reeks of incel Wojak. And it does. This guy stinks. Green aura with flies would be a compliment for this guy. I know this guy's aura is a brown aura with flies. And of course, course, the average Attack on Titan fan, Kensmen.x, just get better, bro. And I just put average Attack on Titan fan. So yeah, awesome. Always the AOT people. Of course, this I didn't really count because it's not really a hate comment, but I'll put it here by Faith Villa 1442, and he said best DBZ game. Yep, just translated it. And I just put this ain't Tenkaichi 3 because it's not. So let's go through the comments that were defending and or supporting me. We've already done Knuckles' defense. Knuckles, you are a legend. I just want you to know that you are so amazing. So yeah, after I saw the video was doing well, I put drop a sub while you're here because why not? So we got Milklander 847, and he said too late, we have already bought all the scam. And he's not wrong. We did buy the game. I brought the base game because I wasn't that stupid. This is the first game I have pre-ordered, by the way, so the pre-order games thing just doesn't count. So he said that, I hearted it because he's right. MMJ Gamer 82 said preferred the smoke slash damage in DBZ Kakarot and Fighter Z, which I do agree with him there. Still trying to get over the coloured smoke and why 1v1 is only one stage. So the coloured smoke I don't think is the biggest problem, but I think it's the amount of smoke that comes off the attacks. Of course, regular smoke would look pretty good. I'm not sure what he meant by why 1v1 is only one stage. He could be referring to co-op play, like couch co-op, where you're fighting your friend who's next to you in the room. That has since been fixed. You can now do that on the other maps, so that is a step in the right direction. But maybe this guy didn't know that. That's totally fine. There was still a valid criticism for when the game hadn't been updated yet. Here we have by Tevin Allen OG1XL, great name. This is again in the lines of hate, comment and good, so it's kind of mixed. He put, this is why you must always wait before pre-ordering things, before even considering of buying them. This guy's got no grammar in the comment, oh my god. This game had already had so many criticisms because the game wasn't decided for what? The game wasn't designed for balance, and that's what everyone wanted. I'm gonna be honest here, Tevin Allen, I haven't seen anybody complain about the balance issues, so okay. So they released so much trailers so Dragon Ball fans could pre-order it before even knowing what they were getting to get in the game, and was just rushed by Bandai for money. People will religiously play this game and complain when they lose to the same teams. I'm glad I didn't buy the game. So again, I feel like this comment doesn't make the most sense. It could be why there's no grammar because he doesn't know what he's talking about. Again, I agree that this game was probably rushed by Bandai in some way. I mean, they've had like 15 years to make this game, so I wouldn't say it's completely rushed. But in some way, I'm sure it was. People will religiously play the game and complain when they lose to the same team. Again, that's not the criticism that I put in the game and that no one is talking about, so I'm not really sure where you got that from. And again, the so much trailers was to build hype. That's not really forcing people to pre-order, that's just building hype for the game. I responded, first game I've ever pre-ordered and regretted it. This is kind of a lie because I did cancel my pre-order for Cyberpunk when it first came out, but this is the first game that I've pre-ordered and let come through. So this one I agree with heavily. By Vaz W8Y. So many mechanics just aren't here that were in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, which is true, there's a lot missing. Body disintegration, angular beam struggles, actual explosions instead of clouds for every explosion. I will say when you're playing you don't really notice it, it's only when you're looking at it from a judging standpoint, but I can see how it could annoy some people. Camera angles for different transformations to different oh my god, to make it different. Okay, I cannot say that word. Some of the transformations are different, but I do agree with what he says here because Super Saiyan 1 to 2 animations don't look that different, and a lot of them are just zooming at their face while they're charging crouched over, so I can see what he's saying here. I could go on for hours how lackluster this game is. Again, I think a lot of us can. Hell, even the cutscenes were cut down for no reason. I will say that the Tenkaichi series hasn't been great for their story mode cutscenes, but yeah, this is like ridiculous in this game. Why does Goku go Super Saiyan instantly when the Spirit Bomb hits? The whole point is that Kid Buu was still able to push it back, but they cut out on any struggling or pushback to make it as little effort as possible. I agree with that. I agree, that's ridiculous changes in the story mode. I feel like this game became a cash grab somewhere along the way in development to make up for any money lost from their other projects. which probably, again, like I said, Milklander comes in, don't worry, they will add updates that should have been there since day one. The naive community will still kiss Bandai's feet for it. Yes, I know Spike does the updates, but Bandai is the one who decides when we get something. It was Bandai's decision to release an incomplete game. Again, we can't just blame it on one, so we can blame both companies for that. Again, this comment section for me has really shown that people will just eat everything up that they're fed. So I got Pukalonji97. Yeah, the other games had modes like Ultimate Battle. Custom Battle is boring. Yes, it is. It's the most overhyped and boring thing of the game. I put the custom battle mode was definitely a letdown, especially with so much marketing and promises the developers kept saying. There was so much promotion for that mode, it's ridiculous, and it's the worst mode in the game. Of course, Chief Expired said it's too late, which yeah, it is. So yeah, that's all of them. Unfortunately, I had to pause the comments because people were getting like generally heated and I couldn't just keep deleting them every time they came through. So the comments are going to remain paused for that reason. I don't want to risk getting terminated because I didn't delete the comments that I didn't see. And of course I got 1 dislike over 28 likes, 27 technically. Again, none of it is that deep where you have to leave death threats in comments. Those are the kind of ones that I've had to delete and pause it because of. Like, it's just not that deep or needed. But again, this is like opinion. You don't need to get like angry. Discord Wojak mod in the comments like Kramit the Frog, actual stinker. And yeah, I mean, my points still stand even with the new DLC update. Everything I said in this video still stands. Still my thoughts.